Hello,
How are you?
I'm doing amazing. How are you?
Not bad. You're glowing. I remember
Yes,
we've spoken before.
yes, definitely. We've had in the group chat we've called
Yeah,
indeed.
yeah. So tell me about you. I mean, I'm not being funny, but I can feel your energy through the screen. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Last Monday I finished the 90 days and I'm 22 hours in my fast for 72 hours, so
Yep.
going good.
How do you feel mentally?
Very good.
I
Very
know.
good. It's crazy.
If I
The
remember,
work-
you're about 22, 23,
23, yeah.
23. Oh. Listen, you know what makes me happy is that a young person like you is making a difference because a lot of young people. I own a gym and they don't listen to me, and
They don't.
I'm trying to tell them my experience. They're not listening because they listen to other influencers who because 5 6 years ago I'd have told you count your different something different.
Yep.
Eat some oats and all that.
Count your calories, all those
I
things.
know, I know.
Oh, I know. It's when I tell people around my age, they think I'm crazy. And then when
Yeah.
they ask how I lost the weight, then I explain it to them. They're like, oh, I just count my
I
calories and they fucking tired and they don't sleep.
know. I know. No, but you see,
Yeah.
now you see why I'm screaming and shouting because it's a simple message. They've lied to us for too long that it's so difficult to bring some people back from their lies.
Yeah, that is. People don't understand the principle of the basics anymore because
Yeah.
it's so
Yeah.
much complicated and
Complicated.
so
I
much
know.
propaganda. It's
Nutrition is simple.
yeah, it as it should be, right? As we're humans, it should
Yep.
be simple, but we made it so difficult because of all the brands. It's crazy.
It is, listen, you're right. It's about brands. It's about money. It's about products. Because
Yeah.
they're not gonna sell you an egg. What are they gonna do?
Oh,
Put it in different colors. So they're not gonna do that. They're gonna sell you like red meat. So they make all these products and they put these terms on them,
yeah.
high protein. That's all nonsense. And I'm so happy that you're listening to me because the young ones, you guys are young, and I know that a lot of you just buy in this country. It's so difficult. They buy into the mainstream. I've got staff who work for me at my reception in the gym, and if you see some of the stuff that they eat, they don't listen to me.
No, they won't.
I know because their friends are eating, and you can see they're always tired. One of the boys is falling asleep on
Yeah.
duty. I said, "You're 22 years old. You shouldn't be falling asleep on duty."
No, that's literally what I had when I was like 13, 14. I
Yeah,
went to doctors in and out because I was so tired. And all of them were, oh, it's just your ADHD. It's just
yeah,
immaturity
yeah,
in nature. And I knew it was not that case because I was sleeping in between of school. I
yeah.
could not get through the day before taking a nap and then continue my day. I
It's the
just knew,
food.
yeah, it was the food. I thought like something is wrong with me, but now I know it was all the food all along. Even though my mom, she is a dietitian,
Yeah,
following the rules of the book, I followed her rules, but not making any
didn't work.
sense. No, it won't work. Of
Okay, can we ask you something, right?
course.
You're still young. Why don't you just study this?
Sorry, study?
Study, no, learn this because it's something that because it's you see the energy is right. If you can, just do some more research. Study this so you can pass it on. If
Yeah.
especially if your mom's a dietitian because they are giving the wrong information. I studied nutrition back in the 90s, and I was told you got to wake up in the morning. It's important to have the oats because you got the energy in the day, and then it speed up your metabolism. And I was like, oh nonsense.
Yeah.
Now when I think about it, I thought that's why I'd go down to the gym and fall asleep.
Yeah. And it's still the information till this day for people
No,
in the 90s, still till today.
it's not going to change. So what I'm saying that why don't you just learn this, learn
Yes,
it? The more,
I'm
yeah,
I'm doing that. It's like my fixation when I'm like fasting. I like to look at studies. I like to look at podcasts of doctors talking about what you're talking about. It's like when I'm fasting, I love to hyperfixate on it because I know it's healing myself and I
yeah.
educate at the same time. It's
So I mean, would you say I've got ADHD?
yeah.
I'm supposed to have. If you saw my study, probably know that I also got ADHD. I've been told that so many times. But listen, it's helping me. What I'm doing now makes me focus, and I can just, if I
Yeah,
focus on something, I know you.
crazy.
I look at it as a quality rather than a disadvantage, especially if you're eating properly and because if you start putting the sugars in, you find that you start, minds start going over the place. Right now, just use it. If they put you in a bucket and say you've got ADHD, use it to your advantage now.
Yeah, for sure. Like, it's so easy for them. Oh, you have ADHD. Here's the medications, which
That's it. Bye. I know.
Horrible. And don't ever look at anything, because you aren't fixable. You aren't curable. Just sit there, eat your sugar, and be the hyper.
Oh. And now is there any questions that you want to ask me?
Yes, I had 2 questions for today. I saved this call just for this moment when I did have something I needed to know.
Yeah.
After my 72 hours fast, I wanted to start carnivore. I've been reading into it. I'm intrigued about it. And I just want to see how much I can heal myself even further. Just gonna see for 30 days how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling good, I'll continue. But yeah.
And what is the question?
Yeah, the question is that for the female body with the hormones, right? Is that okay as well in your luteal phase to do that, or should I just do keto and have carnivore when I'm in my period?
Let me ask you a question. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you listen to a lot of people like Anthony Chaffee, have you heard of Anthony Chaffee?
No.
Ken Berry. These are all full carnivores, and they all doctors. They believe that it's all about carnivore. So let's just put it. Let's put ourselves as human beings that we are in the wild, okay, before agriculture. So in effect, every food that we have to cook to eat, it's actually not meant for us. But think about it, because why would you eat broccoli? You can't eat broccoli like by itself. You have to cook it. So anything we have to cook like that to eat. So the only thing that we can eat really as human beings are fruits and meat, because you don't have to cook the fruit. You don't have to cook the meat. Okay, you can eat raw meat in the wild. So as a caveman, so we have to take ourselves. So you're a caveman. You're walking around. There's about a whole community of you. Some of them are pregnant. Some of them are not pregnant. Some of them are the babies. Now, when there's no food, there is no food. You eat what you find. So all that nonsense about doing your luteal phase, you got to do that's all nonsense. Lauren is sitting next to me here. Lauren.
Just to say, I'm going to take off the blurring for a second, just to say, look, I'm obviously a lot older. I'm in the menopausal age, and I've been doing carnivore. I mean, I'm not strict, but pretty much carnivore for a good year. Mm-hmm. And I fast at any time during my cycle. Sometimes I fast like in the approach to it I've tried all different times. I eat mainly because I don't get any symptoms at all. Like I don't know that I'm about to get my period. I don't know, like other than checking my calendar. There's nothing that changes in my schedule at all.
So the thing is, there are a lot of doctors. Now there's a woman I used to follow, Dr. Mindy Peltz. I used to follow her quite a lot. And Mindy Peltz, no, she annoys me. I respect a lot of what she said about, oh no, you're a woman, you got to do this, you got to do that. What do you think our ancestors knew all of that? That's all nonsense. Think about it. You ate the food that you found. So all the women in my community, all the women that I used to look after, they're the same thing. It doesn't matter what time of year, just eat the carnivore. I would say that if you're doing the carnivore, just do the meat, eggs, find different. My daughter's got stuff like you can make carnivore stuff. Just eat it. Eat like the 2 meals a day. You'll be fine. Don't worry about, because you're building a nutrient pool. Don't worry about it's a person who is eating ultra processed nonsense all the time. They're the ones that may worry about stuff like that. Whereas the way you're eating, you're nourishing your body. So please don't worry about. There's not much difference between you as a woman and me as a man. If we're all living in the forest, what are we going to do? If there's no food, what are you going to do? Well, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they say, well, when
really your blood sugar is stable all the time. So there should be no dips and troughs anyway. You're not going to feel, you don't get that low lethargic feeling.
Yeah. So like you said, you used to be tired all the time. If you're feeling good, I'm telling you that the problem with what we're doing is that there are so many other doctors preaching some other nonsense. Oh, buy this product and buy this and buy that. You need to be taking this because you're a woman. It's all nonsense. It's all nonsense when you think about it. I don't sell anything. All I say is that change your diet. Eat the 2 meals. If you want to do carnivore, go to carnivore. None of the women in them, and before I started doing this, most of my clients are actually peri or menopausal women. And all of them, we never change anything. They're the same thing. They say, I feel amazing. Everything regulates itself. So what you're doing is you're healing your body. please don't get too don't complicate it by saying that, oh, I'm a woman, so I should be the what. You think nature is so, we're all so different that there's this community for women who that's all nonsense. Don't listen.
Yeah, it's just brought into you when you're feeling a little bit more hungry during the time and you think your body needs something.
If you're eating red meat, like you'll never get that like feeling like when you have your period where you think, oh my God, I need more iron, or you never have that because you're eating red meat all the time.
All the time, eating red meat, eating eggs all the time. You're eating foods that are high in nutrients.
Yeah.
The nutrients that your body needs. Like every so often I throw in a little bit of liver, even maybe once a week or something like that, throw in a little bit of beef liver, because you're building a nutrient pool. You will not have that feeling at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know? That's good.
My wife's a carnivore, my daughter's a carnivore. In fact, all my kids, apart from my son, all my kids, my I think my son does a bit of it, but most of my kids are all carnivore. They usually and I got 2 daughters and a wife, and all of them are carnivore. No difference in what they eat. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, definitely. That's good to know. Then I can just get that out of my head.
I know. But just eat lots of red meat, fatty red meat, because there's a lot of nutrients in the fat as well.
Yeah, I've been eating a lot of ribeyes. Yeah, it's really good.
My favorite.
And lamb. Lamb is amazing for the fatty.
I know.
It's great. And then another question was, when I haven't had carbs in so long, and for example, I go out with my family, I take a little bit of carbs or anything, I get such a carb intolerance, like really bad, that 3 days, I'm like ill, literally ill. I can't go to work, so sick.
What kind of carbs do you normally have?
Just anything, even if I would take, I don't know, potatoes, or you go out for dinner, you probably take fries. And then the next day I'm like super sick.
Okay, so this is one. I mean, it could be that you are literally intolerant to carbohydrates. My oldest daughter is the same. She's realized that she has to take out of her diet completely. But this is what I want you to do. You need to experiment. When you go out again and you're in a situation, on your plate, eat the protein and the fats first before you eat the carbs, and see if it affects you that way. You know, but what you're saying about feeling like that, because it could be that there's such a spike in your insulin levels that your body doesn't know what to do with it. So eat the fat and the protein first, and then see what happens. Eat the carbs, see what happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then
your first meal is carbs,
But right, like I know for instance that I have once a week I have like a cheat meal. Sometimes Saturday, sometimes Sunday, both. And if I eat the carbs first, I find myself just nodding off for a few minutes.
Right.
So if I eat the protein and fats first, then it doesn't happen to me. So experiment and write things down. You know, write things down. Because we're all that way, you see.
Yeah, normally you start with breads, and that's probably the worst part to do.
That's how they get you. Now, it's okay. One of the things that you need to really start think about how, if you need to have in your diet, is bread.
Yeah.
Because my daughter, my youngest daughter, she's 26. She cannot eat bread at all. Like bread just ruins her. Literally, she just like she been the symptoms that you described. That's what she has. So she can do sweet potatoes, she can do normal potatoes, but when it comes to bread, no. So in the restaurant, they give you bread first.
Yes.
Don't ever do that. Just leave that. But just leave that for a minute. Eat the protein and the fats first, then have a little bit of the carbs. See what happens.
And they give you the breads because it then makes you want more and it makes you hungrier. So you order more.
Yeah,
that's why they give it to you. And then
it's a tricky good one. Like tasty for then, but then after you will feel the aftermath. Yeah.
But please, Priscilla, write things down.
Yeah.
That's how I suggest you investigate. Hang on. I felt like shit. What did I actually eat? What time did I eat the bread? What exactly what you ate? And then see what happens. Next time, swap it around. Eat, just find out, because like I always say, the body doesn't do anything without a reason.
No, that's what I thought as well. I'm gonna write everything down when I do have another meal. I don't do it often, so I thought like it would be like a super extreme reaction from my body.
Yeah. But
I think I can just look into what I eat and what it responds to.
Find out what it is. And the other thing is also is that, if you're in a nightclub and there's a music playing so loud and you're sitting next to the speaker, okay, music, eventually you get used to it. But step outside the nightclub for about 10 minutes and go back in. The music is louder.
Yes.
Same as what you're doing. You come out of it for a while, for sudden everybody say, whoa, what the fuck?
That's odd. Yeah.
So that you got to think about it that way as well. Look, remember, the body doesn't do anything without a reason. Investigate, write it down. Okay, so maybe it was that. And then do the process of elimination and see what happens.
Yeah, that sounds like a really good idea. I can do that. Yeah.
Honestly, you seem a completely different. Your energy is right, and I thank you for listening to me. I always say that. Thank you for
explaining and helping people. That's like the most important part, right? Like, I wouldn't be here this happy if you weren't making the content.
I'm an old man, and I see. Honestly, it's all started because, like I said, my youngest daughter was in so much pain, digestive problems. Nobody could tell us. All the doctors, medication, IBS, Crohn's, colitis, and I thought, hang on, ulcerative colitis. And eventually, they said it's a brain tumor. Nonsense. And all it was they taking all the crap out of it, diet. And then I own a gym as well. See all these kids coming in, eating all the foods and sporty faces. And then so I decided to help. So I'm so glad that, especially when you young ones listen to me, that makes me happy. Well done.
I'm so glad. Thank you so much.
Listen, look after yourself, okay?
I will do. Thank you.
And nice talking to you. I hope I get to speak to you again. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.